good news for you. I want to give thanks first and foremost to the Most High, Jesus Christ, Yeshua. Thank you for spiritual protection, provisions, and blessings each and every day. Thank you for allowing the angels and ancestors to assist us in this reading. May every evil eye turn blind and every monitoring ear fall deaf. Amen. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this reading. And I'm going to go ahead and shuffle some more. I didn't feel good about just showing that card. Okay. But it's a beautiful, beautiful journey. This has guided you forward. You tapped into your psychic abilities, okay, your spiritual gifts, the very things that may have been taunted, the very things that people may have said were strange, were weird, are the very things that so many people appreciate about you. You are now, y'all, this could be. Sometimes I get comments that people say, like, your volume is a little low. Like, y'all, I really can't talk loud. Like, it takes a lot for me to talk loud. So I don't know. Maybe my readings are kind of like ASMR. I don't know. But hopefully you hear me well. But anyway, you tuned into your spiritual gifts and abilities. And even by me saying that, I want you to understand that by you doing the things that come natural to you, by you just being who you are, this is making your comeback so successful. Like, you may have been in hermit mode for a while, and now you're stepping out and people are noticing you, and it's just literally like everywhere you go, people are looking at you like you are the star that you are. And it's because you begin to appreciate yourself and validate yourself and trust the spiritual gifts and blessings that you naturally have. Even though there's a masculine on this card, again, gender is fluid when it comes to energy, so this could be resonating for the masculine or the feminine. Take it as it resonates. But literally, some of you had to get into your masculine energy. You had to assert yourself, assert your boundaries, but it just represented you integrated both aspects of yourself, your feminine aspect and your masculine aspect. Like, literally, people look at you as you're a freaking giant. Like, you're walking heavy, but you may have your pink fur on, or I mean, it could be a faux fur. But you are walking through in pride in the best ways, okay? And it took you to go through so many things to get to this point where you begin to embrace the very things that have empowered you. Even as I say that, this reading is inspired by this custom card, which is about you basking in the beauty of just loving yourself. It seems so cliche and, a bit like, whatever, but you had to get there. There were people that were invalidating you, but life is becoming so sweet for you. Many of you, success that is about to come into your life, oh my gosh, look at this beautiful card. So clothing, like, you're beginning to express yourself, like, just dressing the way you want to dress, like simple things as self-expression. People, literally deny themselves of being who they truly are based on what others pick up or perceive about them. Now you're in this space and time where you're appreciating who you are. You're stepping out of the dark into the light, like literally showing up how you want to be perceived. Okay, not allowing anybody else to define who you are or where you come from. Like, literally, you're paving your own way. Like, just be prepared. Your life is about to become so much sweeter, so much brighter, so much radiant. Like, as you can see here, literally, she looks like, just very confident, and she has her back turned. Like, she's not looking back, she's looking forward, and you're stepping big out here. Okay, you are going to inspire so many people by literally standing up for yourself, standing in your truth. And again, a major thing that you're beginning to embrace is, and it could seem like a minor thing, but for you, it could be something big. You may have come from a background where people really judged you based on how you looked or the clothes that you chose, but now you're deciding to define your own sense of style and just embracing it, you know, being very creative and artistic about yourself. That takes a lot because people can be freaking judgmental. And so, with you stepping into this new version of yourself, like, you may not be someone that ever wanted the spotlight, but it's just always been there because you have an inner light that shines outside of yourself. And you can't help but show up in the world big. Wow. Okay. So another beautiful thing that's happening with you right now. Okay. The 3 and 5 representing the 8 for infinity. Okay. You're taking on more so of like a humanitarian effort when it comes to the world, like by you beginning to just really embrace who you fully are. That is also like you could have a passion for, environmentalism, making sure that you help others, cleaning up the planet, whatever, doing your own little part. But just by you doing your own little part, it makes a big, huge impact on others. Beautiful, beautiful energy here. And another amazing thing too is that people see you as a literal unicorn. Like, this is something beautiful about you, your natural characteristics, the things that you're interested in. And for some people, they may have judged you harshly or may have tried to make you show up in this world less than because they may have felt like, wow, okay, who do you think you are existing brightly? Okay, you could have been someone where you literally stick out like a unicorn and you may have tried to suppress that. But now, in this new season in your life, you're making a big impact. You're making a major comeback. Like, your comeback is going to be viral. Many of you, your comeback is already viral because people are circulating your information, whatever it is that you're doing out there, people are noticing. And no matter how much you try to shrink, many of you have tried to shrink yourself or tried to hide away, whenever you step out, you make a big impact. So you're at this point now in your life, in your journey, that you're just embracing who you are. I mean, there's no way you can dim your light. Like, it's just who you are. And so you show up big in this world, and now you're at this point where you're embracing it. So many people try to get you to dim your light or to be less or, to play who you are down. And no matter what you do, no matter how much you try to shrink yourself, you just naturally exude this energy. Like, you could be someone where literally it feels like the world is your catwalk, and it's not that you're trying to be that way. It's just that it's just who you are. You are a beautiful soul, and it is emitting from your inside outward. All right, so just continue to embrace this. Get ready. It's about to get so much better for you. And another amazing thing about this, your natural ability to bring about healing energy. And this is why there could have been many people that try to suppress this from you, and it's because of this glow that you have, that you're able to just, people being in your proximity, they benefit off of your energy. People want to be better, they want to do better, and it's just by who you are. You're destined to bloom, and now you're in the season where you are blooming. You're providing healing energy just wherever you show up. Like, literally, you can go into an environment and your energy shifts the environment. It shifts the energy there. That's power. And so many people try to suppress your power. They try to invalidate you. You could be someone where, you know, just your presence makes people introspect. Okay. And some don't want to do that. Some feel as if, like, wow, you're making me feel less than, and that's not your goal, but it's just naturally you are a truly divine being, and you begin to tap into this when you went into hermit mode for many of you. And now you are arriving to a place where you realize that, okay, there is something to this power that I yield. You should be so proud of yourself because you had the power to choose yourself even when it was uncomfortable for yourself, and most of all when it was uncomfortable for others, because many people did not want you to step into this new version of yourself that was suppressed. You played the role and you did not fit that mold. Like, you literally had to break free. And so now you're here. Now you are like, literally, whenever you step out, and it's like you're not trying to be noticed, you're just naturally noticeable. Your energetic signature is meant to shift the world. This is a part of your destiny. Wow, a truly divine being. Wow. Now, what is also interesting is that the dragon card came out here. Okay, so literally, some of you, although, look at this, you merge both energies. So, although you have this very unicorn like energy, like, you like pink, fluffy things, okay, Starbucks, you're very light. Anyway, but you had to tap into that dragon energy. Like, many of you had to literally, yeah, torch some shit. Like, you had to literally merge both aspects of yourself. Like, yeah, it's cool to be love and light, but sometimes you got to really show your horns. I mean, I'll put it that way. And so some of you had to get to that point where you had to merge both your dark side and your light side. But now what is happening is that this is representing you being stronger. This is representing you actually being able to assert your boundaries, to stand up for yourself, but at the same time, not allow situations or people in their messed up ways to cause you to be like rigid or wounded or bitter. Instead, you go back into your uniform. Well, uniform, into your unicorn. Like, literally, people may have wanted you to like stay in your place. Like, when I say uniform, like, what came to mind is like a Stepford wife type of energy. Like, people just wanted to see you just in one like aspect of yourself, and you're much more than that. Like, you could be someone where, like, literally, people want to define you. They want to put you in a box. Some people want to put you on a pedestal and just stay there. But you had to realize that, no, I deserve to live life on my own terms. And now you're doing so. And so you're embracing both the energy of this unicorn and the dragon. A beautiful balance. Okay, there can't be like a unicorn energy without being able to have like a protection or some sort around you, because people want to destroy beautiful things. It's just what it is. And so you had to get into the energy where you asserted your boundaries and said, no, okay, I'm going to let my no be a complete sentence. And I'm going to live life according to what I feel is comfortable for me. Like, you redefine wellness in this season. And now you are making a viral comeback. Like, literally, you don't want the spotlight, but there's so many people that are obsessed and freaked, like literally freaked out just at how you may have overcome certain things. Because with the dragon card coming out here, these people may have been so freaked out, like, wow, we thought we can always push you down. They thought that, oh, this unicorn energy, people thought that you were so different, so peculiar, that they picked on you. People thought that, well, she's, literally, some people thought you were just a doofus. They thought you were dumb, that you could just allow them to take advantage of you. And it never was that. It's just that you were operating in an energy of, not even wanting to hurt those that tried to hurt you. But it came to a point where you had to assert yourself. You had to stand up for yourself. Wow. And so the dragon energy came out. Mm-hmm. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful. I love this deck. So this is work satisfaction. 1 and 3 represents 4. So this is a transition that's happening in your life for the better. Seek that which fulfills your soul. So this is a part of what needed to happen in order for you to align with truly who you are. And this is like a side quest. Okay, you may have entered into this spiritual awakening based on your relationship with your twin soul, twin flame. Okay, there may have been a process of you going through separation for individuation, and so this is where you are now. You're in this individuation process where you're becoming aligned with who you were destined to be, the whole version of yourself. You're beginning to embrace and literally appreciate your natural gifts, your abilities, your talents, and you're allowing yourself to just really bloom in your strengths. A lot of things that people perceive as taboo, or you know, people really invalidated your natural gifts and abilities, but a lot of it was because these people were jealous. But now you're in a space of embracing everything that comes with you, embracing who you are, your natural gifts, your abilities, and really stepping out there. You could be deciding to put yourself more so out there, literally. And I'm telling you, it's going to be a hit. Like, continue to believe in yourself. Know that the ultimate love is self love, unconditional self love. And you have gotten to this place where you're embracing who you truly are, loving yourself without apologies. Congratulations, you made it. Bye, y'all.